Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Rider Kicks figure for Kamen Rider Ark-One Singurize set. So basically what this is a figure that gives you the ability to form both the Ark-Zero configuration and Ark-One configuration. So if we take a look at a picture of the figure here on this side and a picture of the suit on this side, you can see that they're pretty much focusing mainly on Ark-One. I'm assuming because Ark-Zero is probably not going to be around very long in the show. But how this works, they give you one set of legs and then two different torsos. And you just pop one torso off and pop the other one, and I think you can switch out the drivers as well. I think that's kind of cool, because when I first heard about one figure having the ability to form both, I thought it was going to be like the hybrid set they did a while ago, where you had those different pieces that like pegged into various slots all over the figure, and those did not stay on at all. They just fell off with the minorest touch, and I really did not care for that hybrid set. But I'm actually really excited about this. I think that's a very smart way of doing it. Have everything, molded, painted how it should, and just popping off torsos. That's much easier and should be pretty solid. So you can see some of the other figures available. We have 02, and then we have two double figures from the Legend Rider series with Kamen Rider Joker and Cyclone Joker Extreme. So pretty cool there. But I'm excited for this one. I think it's going to be really neat. I don't know what this disclaimer says, but I think the disclaimer is telling you that you can't have two full figures at the same time, if I had to guess. So let's go ahead, let's get this guy out of the box, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here is Ark-Zero out of the packaging, and I like this guy a lot. I think he's actually really cool. So if we zoom in on the head sculpt there, you can see he's got the Ark eye, which is very cool. He's got a brown eye over here with some silver detailing. He's got an antenna, which is a little bent from being in the package, which is kind of a bummer. But really, he's got some nice detailing and paint applications. Carries on even here to the chest with these like wires coming out of his abdomen. Overall, I think he looks really cool. Articulation, exactly what you would expect. Ball joint for the head, shoulders, bicep swivel, elbows, wrist swivel, ball joint in the torso. Hips can kick this much to the front, this much to the side. Got the butt flap. You can rotate a little bit in and out there. A little over 90 degrees in the knee, ball joint in the ankle. So typical RKF articulation. Now some of my joints feel a little loose on this. The hips in particular are a little loose. Hopefully that'll be okay. But I still think the figure looks really cool. Like I said, really nice paint applications. Now, of course, there's really nothing to speak of on the back, but I feel like he doesn't really need that much on the back. Seeing as how black is kind of his main color scheme, I think it makes sense. And I think they really did a nice job of painting him up on the front. We'll take a look at the driver. You can see how it's really heavy on this side, because I believe what's going to happen is it's going to spring open basically right around here. It's going to fold open to form the other driver. But pretty cool. Now, as far as accessories, he does come with a set of open black hands for this form, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, to do the transformation into Ark-One, you just pop this off. You can see it's a ball joint right there at the waist, or I should say the middle of the abdomen. Bring this in, pop that right on there, pop off the driver, and then they give you a second driver, which you just pop on, and there you go. Now you are Ark-One. I think Ark-One looks even cooler. He's very streamlined. The white and black look great together. Reminds me very much of the, was it Dark Spectre, or what was the ghost villain that was white and black? He looked really cool. It's just, there's a great color scheme. Throw some red in there for accent color. You can't really go wrong. Let's take a closer look at his head. Pretty much the same, just a little bit more streamlined. Still have that arc eye, which is cool. I like the red X on the chest. All the same articulation as the other figure. The driver, as you can see, like I said, it looks like it flipped open. Mine looks like it's got some schmutz on it there. Get that off of there. But otherwise, looks very cool. The white looks very nice. He also comes with a set of open hands, this time in white. So you actually get 4 sets of hands in this set and 2 drivers. That's pretty good. I have to admit. I think that's pretty good. Now, of course, the cost of this figure is slightly higher than the others. I think he's about $5 more than the others, but you are getting another half of a figure, so I can't really complain. You're getting 4 sets of hands, 2 drivers, 2 torsos. I mean, for $5 more, come on. Can't really complain. But I think this is a really neat idea. I'm really happy they went this route, because if it was a situation where I had to, like, unpeg a torso and peg it in, or, change the forearms, or maybe unpeg the hand. Like, you could unpeg and change the hands, and I think that would be fairly solid, and even pop off a head. But, like, if you had to pop on a new chest piece and these, like, forearm bracers, they would fall out, and it would be a pain in the butt. So I really like the way that they did it. Just give you a completely different torso. It makes sense. It's easy to change back and forth. You just pop this off, pop the driver off, pop the new ones on. It's perfect. I like this figure a lot. I really do. I really, really do. I definitely recommend picking this one up. If you're a fan of these forms like I am, I think this is a really smart way to do it. And like I said, I applaud them for going this route instead of going that hybrid route with trying to peg things in that just don't stick. I think this was a really smart move, and I think they really pulled it off. I think both versions of the figure look really, really cool. If you love it, you could buy 2, but at that point you're going to have a lot of extra pieces left over, because all you really need is a second pair of pants. In any case, I think both forms look really, really good, and I definitely recommend picking up this figure. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.